Hi ladies. Okay, so we are gonna go over different things that can happen at parties that are kind of bullshit. So the girls who don't stop talking, the rude, super drunk girl that won't shut up, the girl that is making it almost hard for you to do your job, and then there's the whole party is just being drunk and it's a waste of your time, it's a waste of their time. How to gracefully handle these situations and handle that bullshit. So the first one is the group as a whole is chatty, right? There's like quite a few of them. If you run into this, you're like, oh no, this party is gonna be so long. It's gonna take me 4 hours to get through my demo. Decide if that's something that's okay with you. If they're just chatty because they're chatty people, and you're like cool with it and you want to spend your time there and you want to spend 4 hours there, that is completely okay. But if you're like, I can't have them talking the whole time, this is going to take too much time, I just can't, then your secret weapon is going to be suckers. And you're going to have them play a game where the first person to get to the center of the blow pop without using their teeth gets extra tickets. So it's a really easy way for them to have something in their mouth to shut them up. But it also gives you like control of the room back. So you also have the opportunity while you're doing this game to run through quite a few demo like products. I would try to get through a decent amount of them while they're doing that sucker game. You don't have to just play it once. You can play it twice during a party. But don't play it the whole party. So that's a little trick number one. Number two is pay attention to the girls that are paying attention to you. So if there's like 2 or 3 girls that just won't shut up and they're like being annoying, I will actually physically turn my body and just talk to the girls and do my presentation for the girls that are actually paying attention. So why this works is because then the girls are going to get FOMO that are talking and won't shut up. And immediately they're like, wait, what did you say? Oh my God, what did you? And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were doing your own thing. I can't really go over it again. I don't want to lose our time. But if you have questions, you can ask me back in the ordering room. And they're like, oh, okay. Or you'll have the girls that actually want to pay attention, shush them, which is, we love when they do this because it takes the responsibility off of you. And it makes it all around easier. Now, if you have one girl that's making your job harder, she's a negative Nancy, she is just, we can't with it. You treat her extra nice, extra good. If it's, I don't use that because blah, 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 blah. If you have a legitimate like sexual health reason that every woman should use it, sometimes they go, oh my God, girl, you really, like every girl needs to use a lube. And then I'll continue with my presentation. There's also the super nice, oh my God, you already have one of these things? Oh, that's perfect. Here's an extra ticket. And then after a few times of them interrupting you every single time and you giving them tickets, you'd be like, girl, why don't you just do this? You can just stand up here and do the presentation for me. Do you want to do the next one? You have the other ones? Are you sure you don't have the next product? And if she does, and she jumps up there to do a presentation for you, fucking let her and sign her up. Do it. But if she doesn't, normally the reaction is, oh no, that's okay. No, I don't want to know that. And you're like, but you're okay with talking in the middle of the group over there, just get up here and do it. So that's a really easy way is like, girl, why don't you just do this? Just stand up here. You do the next presentation. And smile at them. You also have like I said, that over complimenting mentality because the nicer you are to them, the more uncomfortable they feel, but in a, I should hush and be respectful way. Does that make sense? So, there's that. Now, if the whole party is just getting plastered and you see that it's going south fast, nobody's paying attention, they're taking breaks to go get drinks, you feel like you're wasting your time truly and you want to end the party because you're like, I can't anymore. I've tried all the other things. They just want to go drink. They want to get plastered. This is it. So once you get to this point, all you say, and it's super simple, it's super easy. All you say is, all right, ladies, it sounds like you guys are ready to like have a good time and to party it out, and to go get some drinks. Not some drinks, but some drinks. I'm going to show the next product and then I'll open it up for the shopping room. One of two things will happen. You'll have a girl or two that'll go, no, I want to see about this, and this. If you truly want to end the party, you say, no problem. I will do a one-on-one with you back in Vegas and I will show you all of the other things. If they're all like, okay, yeah, which is normally what happens. If you are to that frustration point, normally they're like, okay with it being done. So if they're like, okay, yeah, let's do you're like, okay, cool. Who wants to go first? And take them back with you before you even set up. Normally you take a minute or two to set up, but you don't want to let them roam free around the house. So you grab one of them and you take them back with you and you get set up and you essentially end the party. Okay. So that way you can still get through it. Now, we talked about you not being uncomfortable at a party ever, never. I never want you to feel truly deep down in your core uncomfortable at a party. And I don't feel like you should have to stay. So if you are at a party where their house is dirty enough, you're like, I'm not staying here. If like, I mean, you see someone and they seem nice and then you get to their house and you're like, oh my God, you're a stage 5 hoarder. There's no room for me. There's no room for the things. You have 12 cats. Like, I don't know what to do. If you get to that point and you're like, I can't do a presentation here. I don't want to be here. That I am uncomfortable. The easiest thing to do is say that you have an emergency and offer to go live once you get home. You can also text me. And we can have a code number. Text me the number 10. And I will call you immediately and tell you that you need to leave, you need to come home right now, kind of emergency. Okay. So it is a way out. I've done this for 2 girls before, in the 7 years I've been in business. I've only done it for 2 girls because they just texted me 10. I called and they were like, there was a cockroach in her house and I didn't know what to do. And the other one was, there was a guy there and I didn't know how to handle it and he made me uncomfortable. So I wanted to leave, but I didn't know how. Use the number. Text me number 10. I will call you immediately. I will help you get out of that situation. And I will talk you through it. I never want you to feel like you're alone. I never want you to feel nervous being in a party. Being pushed outside of your comfort zone is different than being truly uncomfortable. I want you to get out of your comfort zone. I want you to do new things. I don't want you to fear for your safety, life, health, and all that good stuff. Okay. So I don't want you to fear for that. So number 10, that's how you get my immediate response and attention. I will call you and help you get out of the situation. Okay. Even if I'm at a party, I will stop. Okay. I will stop what I'm doing. I will explain to the girls that are there. Cause I have done it at a party before where I've gotten the number 10. So I will help you out of that situation. I promise. Now, if you're like, I just want to leave and you feel comfortable just saying, hey, I have to go, as I pulled up, whatever, I thought I had a few more minutes, but I have to leave. I'm going to go live in this event once I get home, from the thing, whatever thing, I don't know. Don't go live until 8 p.m. But then you can go live, do a top 10 products and be done and good. Okay. So hopefully this helped you with some of the bullshit that you might encounter at a party. Like I said, most of these are few and far between, but these are the things that we worry about constantly. Like when you walk into a girl's home, you're like, oh my God, is her house going to be nice? Is she going to have hand soap? Do they wash their hands after they go to the bathroom? And things like that. So, this is kind of a good way, to put your fears to rest and know that we as a team, we got you. But if you have any other questions or any like one-off scenarios, I want you to send me a message. I'll help you get through them. We have specific verbiage for things like this. So, all right. Okay, bye.